If you think about it, the biggest roadblock that's stopping most people just from picking up their camera and creating something, it isn't a lack of passion and it isn't a lack of motivation, it's time. Now, whether that's a demanding job or maybe you've got a lot of family commitments or sometimes life gets in the way, like it happens. But the ultimate gap, it seems, the ultimate wall that usually stands between us and our gear is time. And guys, trust me, I get it. I'm currently learning filmmaking. I'm trying to build this YouTube channel whilst running a business, raising 4 kids. So everything about this process, everything about my life is pretty time heavy. So I know the pain. And so today, I was thinking to sit down and share with you guys 3 simple things that have really genuinely helped me go from just constantly making excuses and being consistent in excuse making to being consistent and actually creating and filming and doing this on a daily basis. And without feeling guilty, without feeling overwhelmed, overthinking everything, and without feeling like I'm doing all this and just simply wasting my time. All right, let's get into it. Now, the first thing that's going to help you in your consistency is actually putting this on a calendar. Now, you might be sitting there going, duh, JV, obviously. But if you really think about it and you look at your week right now, do you have any dedicated time to creation booked in? Or are you just hoping that maybe you'll magically find a couple of hours on Thursday afternoon this week? So as a creative person, we tend to cringe and kind of get all held up when we think of the word schedule. It kind of makes creating feel almost like it's a chore, yeah? But in the beginning, it kind of has to be. It kind of has to be a discipline. In the same way that you don't always have time to go out and mow your lawn on a Saturday, but you will block out the time to do it because it needs to be done. And so the same rule applies here for all of this. And so for me, the best thing that I've found personally, and for many others, is committing to 10 minutes a day, no matter what. Because I find that if I have too many days in between, that resistance, that wall that I was speaking before, it starts building back up. Okay, I'll start finding excuses again. But if I can sit there for 10 minutes a day, playing around with settings or framing a shot, I have something that I've got set out to do, right? It stops being this huge, big event that I'm trying to build up in my head, right? It's not something that needs to go and be done. It pretty much just becomes who I am on a daily basis. It's what I do. But if all you have is 45 minutes on a Saturday afternoon, book that in. But if you can, I would highly suggest swapping out long, rare sessions for short daily reps, because that is what's going to build your consistency. And so the next thing I'm going to suggest is to have a go-to list. So now when you do finally have that 20 minutes of spare time, you're not going to be sitting there for 15 of those minutes, staring at a wall, wondering, oh, what the hell am I going to film or what am I going to do? It's kind of already taken care for you. So what I do with this is I have 2 specific lists on my phone. One of them is go-to locations. So these are all locations that are within 10 minutes of my house. So if one morning I get up and the sunrise is looking awesome and I have some time to go out, I don't need to think. I just grab my gear and I know exactly where to go. There's 2 or 3 spots that I can go that can capture this light for me. It's simple and it's easy. The second list I have is for lighting. So for example, I want to get a lot better at using this X100 RGB light, right? Especially indoors. I like creating different things and things like sunrises and all that kind of stuff. So I have a few scenes in my phone that are already predetermined. All I have to do is just set the light up, put it somewhere, set up the scene and go. And so by having these lists, it's going to free up this little noggin of yours. The brain isn't going to be working overtime by overthinking and wasting all this energy on trying to plan things when you get there and then feeling stressed because you don't have anything to do. You can just go out, have a play and have some fun. Okay, and so lastly, I know that this is a big one for a lot of people, and I know that I certainly struggled with this early on, but that is to make post-production as frictionless as possible. Because let's face it, there is nothing that will kill your desire to go and film more than knowing that you've got to come home and spend 5 hours learning how to grade it and chopping it up so it looks right, just for 2 minutes of video, getting lost in the color grading wheels, trying to figure out how to make it all look good. Look, for me, early on, the grading process was the part I freaking dreaded the most. It seriously felt like homework because I was still trying to learn it all at the same time. But I just got lost and stuck in trying to make things 1% better and this and this and this, but ended up making footage look terrible and then having to start again. So I was wasting the precious time that I had, the time that I didn't really have to commit to this. And so I found that if you can streamline your post-production setup, so you can get that great look within seconds or a few minutes, you are going to go and film more often. you are going to want to go and get more footage. So to be honest, there's only two things these days that I use for my grading process. The first is the Everyday Cinema LUT, and that's by YCImaging. And I think this costs around $40. I'll put all the information on the screen and I'll put a link to it in the description below. But I found that this works really good with most of my log footage. It has a power grade that comes with it. It's pretty easy and versatile, and it's a very fast solution if you need something that's one click with the LUTs or you want to have a little bit more of a fiddle with the power grade. It's a great option. And the second one I use is the Dehancer Film Emulation plugin on Resolve. Now this does take a little bit more tweaking, it's a little bit more time. It's not like your standard LUT, just one click and you're done. But I have to say, it is insanely fun, and the footage that I get out of it does look awesome. It's tactile, it looks organic, and I can get a lot of different filmic options without having to stuff around too much in the color wheels. Now, just quickly also for full disclosure, I paid out of pocket for the YCImaging LUT, but for the Dehancer plugin, the Dehancer team sent me the license for that after I did a review video for them a while back. So if you want to see what that's all about, I'll put the link for that in below as well. But just remember that the end goal here isn't to try and cheat the process or make it just a one-click thing. It's to make the editing process smooth and fun, so it's something that you look forward to and are excited to do, as opposed to loading shit up on your computer and feeling like you're going to dread it because you don't know where to go from here. I know it's a crappy place to be. All right, guys, well, those are the 3 suggestions that are helping me to continuously create on a daily basis and making it fun, effortless, and easy. And I hope that this is going to help you be able to do the same thing. Now, also, if you feel like you might need a space to keep yourself accountable and help build these daily reps up alongside other people that are doing the exact same thing, go ahead and check out the Create Daily community link below. That will be in the description as well. If you're on the toilet, watch this video up here. Otherwise, that'll do, don't care. That'll do. I'll catch you later.